Feels like we could have a landmark roll call every single night for TFC, with so many players hitting milestones. I mentioned Michael Bradley's 200th MLS regular season appearance. 2 spells, of course, since being drafted 36th in 2004 by the Metro Stars. Made his debut in MLS in 05, then moved to Europe at the end of that season.
Lapalinen's goal.
He has 2 assists so far early in his MLS career for Montreal. Arrow able to get it back here to Quentin Westberg, and Taider was putting pressure on, and Westberg miscues. It's the second Montreal corner.
2 keepers that are going to pass the ball, they're going to take chances, they're going to be brave, which is the modern way, and it's nice to watch. That was a costly one from Westberg there that leads to this corner that he'll be hoping his defenders or himself can stop the ball from going into the back of the net.
Played out towards the edge of the area here, where the ball into the back post is nodded back across goal, and Montreal have the goal. Rudy Camacho heads home, and TFC's shutout streak is over, and the Impact take the lead at BMO Field.
Well, there's the man in view there, Quentin Westberg. It was his sloppy mistake, trying to play out, putting out for a corner kick that leads to this goal. Terrific little corner, what a ball that is to the back post, and Camacho is so commanding coming in there. See him make the back post run right round. He gets up ahead of Morrow, he's nice and early with his jump. Justin Morrow can't do anything about it then, and he directs it into the bottom corner. Brilliant finish from Rudy Camacho, and a fantastic goal from the Montreal Impact.
Rudy Camacho gets his first goal of the season, his second in Major League Soccer, and Toronto trail for the first time in the regular season since last September. And he wants them to defend by attacking, and they've certainly started well through 17 minutes now, as Broguiard's ball into the middle is not a down, but straight at Westberg.
What a chance. Big opportunity for Taider. Absolutely.
Here's Pozuelo. Now it's Delgado. Piatti out towards Justin Morrow. Morrow plays it back. Osorio tried to pass it in first time.
It's a good chance, good football. Side to side's a key for TFC. Here it is again from Justin Morrow, just cut back into Jonathan Osorio. Tries to hit it first time, doesn't quite catch it right, and then by the time he gets it down, it's
on aggregate, and Montreal won in the shootout. That was a month after they'd been here last August, and TFC won by 2-1. Montreal getting the lead through Bojan's first MLS goal. Delgado. Here's Marky Delgado. Piatti. Arrow inside for Alejandro Pozuelo. Pozuelo's little chip over the top, looking for Arrow. Back across, couldn't find Piatti. Well worked.
What a ball from Pozuelo. What a ball to Arrow.
TFC either. Morrow's ball in towards Piatti as it's helped through for Josie Altidore, in on goal! And flag was up anyway.
Well, Altidore looked like he just broke the offside trap here to be onside. I think he's onside there. I think the whistle goes for a handball as it comes back there off Clement Diop, but inadvertently flashes off Josie Altidore's left arm, and that was what the whistle was for. Thierry Henry felt was missing from Friday night. Felt like they played it a bit safe and they were a touch negative. There's none of that tonight. They've listened to their coach and they've longer straight balls.
Played all the way through towards Kyoto, and Montreal denied a second there as Mavinga raced back.
Great tackle from Mavinga. Kyoto just took a little bit too long. A hint of offside. Flag didn't go up, but great football again from Montreal.
Bradley, forward for Osorio. Arrow out to that right side, where they'll be driven in there by Pozuelo. Diop got a touch to it.
It was an awkward one from Pozuelo, a little bit of deflection on the cross. and Diop just had to palm it away. You get the feeling TFC's area of joy will be switching it quickly from side to side.
Into the feet of Osorio, back out for Morrow, the ball in towards Gonzalez.
Should have been a free kick in the middle of the park. Thierry Henry can't believe it. Incredulous, back to his seat. Flamboyant reaction.
And a consistently successful team, and he hopes to be able to do the same with Montreal Impact. Still in the very early days, of course, of Henry's reign in charge. Here's Pablo Piatti coming forward. This is Osorio from distance. Diop got down well to make the save.
Nice little move. Good play from Piatti. Impact, I think it's been a real team performance by them. I think they've done their jobs really well.
Westberg rushing out to get there as Kyoto was bearing down on goal. Piatti finds Pozuelo. Into the feet of Marky Delgado. Bit of space here for TFC as it's rolled into the path of Josie Altidore. Diop got a touch to it. Piet helped to get it away further.
Jinking and diving, trying to get in behind. Here's the last one. Good ball to Delgado. In the little pocket again that we've seen Piatti in a few times. Then out to Altidore. Nice save from Diop.
Nicely done by Delgado. Ball into the box for Josie Altidore. Diop with a really good save to deny Josie Altidore.
What a save. Absolutely outstanding save from Clement Diop. Brilliant effort from Altidore. He thinks once he gets contact in this, it's in the back of the net. Delgado with a nice ball wide to Auro. And a lovely delivery. Camacho just can't get there. Look at this for a teasing delivery from Auro. And once Altidore gets a connection, he thinks in the back of the net. It's almost behind Diop. Brilliant.
Places the ball on the spot against Clement Diop. For the third game in a row, Diop will face a penalty. He saved Cavallini's for Vancouver. He couldn't keep out Pozuelo's on Friday. It's Pozuelo to tie the game. They take it straight to Piatti, and TFC have the goal. It's not been given.
It's not been given, and it doesn't look like it's going to be a retake.
Yeah, it does. Or is he given a free kick?
I've seen this a few times. We've seen Suarez and Messi do it in the past. But definitely inside the area he's not allowed to be.
So into stoppage time at the end of the first half, and Toronto FC with a golden opportunity to tie it up. And they mess it up.
Yeah, a little bit of a huge strange end to that half, wasn't it? And not a penalty, that's first and foremost for me. Should never have been given by Drew Fisher, and then Pozuelo trying to be too smart with a little layoff. Pablo Piatti encroaching and disallowed.
Gonzalez with the first time ball out to this near right side where it's picked up by Pozuelo. The ball into the box. Altidore made the contact but couldn't find a finish.
Oh, what a ball. Brilliant delivery. Pozuelo out on the right hand side. Finds the space. Great touch. Second, and then the third's just into that corridor of uncertainty. I have to say Diop does enough with the pressure on Altidore clear. I'd like to see it relaxed a little bit, because I just think we're getting far too many penalties anytime it just brushes off someone's arm in the box. Coach of the Montreal Impact got everything right. Lapalainen leaves the field after giving his all. I noticed
De Leon's ball into the box, headed away by Raitala. By the way, we shouldn't let it pass that our walking stats book, KJ, not only came up with the answer to the question, but also the colour of the jerseys that Arsenal were wearing that day, as this ball's played back and Diop has to get a touch to it.
I don't know if he gets a touch, Luke, maybe a little bit, but it definitely clips off a part of the crossbar. There's Louis Binks again getting his body in the way, but didn't quite get the clearance. Jonathan Osorio and Alejandro Pozuelo.
This is a fair tie there. Now Bojan. Tala squeezing this one through, and Okwonkwo is offside. Westberg able to make the save, but the flag was up.
Yeah, it looked offside. Kept an eye on it, you could see what he was going to do. Got a great sacrifice for his team.
Here's Pozuelo. The ball in towards De Leon.
Good ball, difficult one to get it on target. Just have to try and glance it. It's never so easy to understand.
They were 3 up inside 25 minutes that day. Are they to deny TFC the opportunity to tie Columbus and Dallas for the all-time MLS unbeaten record? Okwonkwo's ball across goal, and Bojan couldn't get there. And the sound you heard was Thierry Henry kicking the advertising hoardings in frustration that didn't get put away.
Yeah, it was a big chance. Okwonkwo does the simple thing all the time. Just a great professional and a guy that understands what's needed at the right moment of a football match.
Played in towards Akinola. De Leon got ahead to it. It would also be 3 clean sheets in 4 regular season games for Montreal Impact as well. We talked before the game in the pre-game show about whether we had a bit more of an idea about what this Thierry Henry side will be all about, what their best lineup is. I think it's becoming a bit clearer for Thierry Henry.
It really is. This is the best night he's had as the head coach of Montreal Impact. He's got everything right. He's a guy who started at the foundation, started defensively, wanted to make sure that
the video review, and Maciel gets a yellow card. Michael Bradley making his way up the tunnel as Auro swings this one in towards the back post, and it was Osorio trying to make the contact.
Good ball from Auro. Just always stretching, wasn't he, Osorio? Great delivery into a back post, bending and stretching away, and Osorio just can't quite wrap his left foot around it, especially when he's leaving his side down to 10 men.
Drew Fisher checks the watch. 98 minutes played, although there was that stoppage in stoppage time for the video review. Montreal Impact are the team to end Toronto FC's unbeaten regular season run that lasted over 12 months. Clement Diop with a clean sheet. Thierry Henry's men get the win. Rudy Camacho's goal. And TFC are beaten for the first time this season.
Yeah, Montreal Impact are fully deserving of that win, Luke. It was a really tremendous team performance by them. Had everything, had good defensive display, togetherness, some nice attacking play, good possession. I think that they caused a lot of problems for TFC tonight. They won the tactical battle and they deserved their 3 points. TFC weren't at their best. They'll be back to fight another day. It was a really lacklustre performance from them, quite unusual in many ways. And the two rivals, we've said it many times, they don't like each other, so this is a big win for BMO Field. You could feel it, and you heard the shrill, the scream from